don't even know if they've watched it yet, Phyllis. Lily hadn't even watched it when I spoke to her.
Take it from someone who's been there. I get it. It took my kids a long time to trust me after I faked my own death.
How if you're really, 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 really lucky, you find your person. The one. The one.
What the hell are you doing here? You know what? Never mind. I don't care. Just go right back out the way you came. Whatever fresh craziness this is, I don't have time for it.
Oh, Nick.
Hey YNR fans, welcome back to the channel. And yeah, soapies, we gotta have a conversation. Yeah, buckle up and pour yourself a tall glass of something strong, because this episode of The Young and the Restless was giving boardroom drama meets emotional therapy session on a train car. I mean, Jack Abbott really thought he was about to stroll in there and outsmart Cane Ashby, but instead Cane said, hold on, and handed Jack his entire face back to him, gift wrapped with a bow of brutal truth. So let's get into it, because this episode had more shade than a palm tree in July. So we got the scene, the train car, aka Cane's temporary office and his nap zone. So Jack walks in and catches Cane mid-nap. Not deep sleep, but that smug, I've been winning all my arguments in my dreams kind of nap. Now Jack is like, rough night? And Cane, without missing a beat, says, slept like a baby. Sir, that's not confidence. That's delusion served with arrogance on the side. However, Jack tries to play therapist, talking about Cane's conscience catching up with him. Meanwhile, Cane is like, conscious? Never met her. Then he hits Jack with the real question. Have you talked to Billy? Ooh. Yeah, Jack's face immediately tightens, because we all know that's a sore spot. Apparently, Jack, as we remember, cut ties with Billy, which is hilarious, because when does he not do that every 6 months? So then we got Jack versus Cane, this whole power struggle of the midday soap gods, as Jack starts getting all high and mighty, asking why Cane even got involved with Billy. Why did he lead him on just to yank out the rug from up under him later? Now, Cane hits him right back with, Billy could have hung up the phone back when I originally called him. Man, you talking about clapping hands. That's what I was doing. Not the he had a choice defense. Cane is out here playing psychological manipulation, just like everybody is trying to throw back at him like a friendly chess game. Then Cane goes all philosopher. We're two sides of the same coin. And Jack blinks like, excuse me? And Cane is like, yeah, I play mind games for fun, but maybe I'm rethinking who I want to be. Sir, you say that every time guilt hits, and then 5 minutes later you're plotting world domination again. And then Jack tries to pull the moral card and fails spectacularly. Jack is like, prove it. Delete the AI software. Stop holding it over everybody's head. And Cane smirks and says, well, maybe we should let a neutral party handle it. Got somebody in mind? And Jack and all his delusions saying, me. Excuse me? What? The least neutral man in Genoa City wants to be the babysitter for world-dominating software. Cane had every right to laugh in his face, which he did, basically saying, I don't trust you not to use it on Victor. And Jack is like, surprisingly, Victor and I are on the same page lately. Ha! Yeah, and pigs are flying over Newman Enterprises. Now, Cane throws another jab, saying Victor would absolutely use that AI against you to take you down. And Jabot, and honestly, he's not wrong. Then here comes the Jill factor. Enter the queen. Then Cane says, if I was evil, I wouldn't have tried to reunite Billy and Jill. Cue the violins, because here comes the I did it for love defense. Jack is rolling his eyes so hard they nearly fall out of his head, because Cane trying to play matchmaker is like Victor trying to play humble. It just doesn't compute. Then Jack calls him out, saying redemption is exactly what Billy needs. Cane fires back, oh really? Didn't you tell Billy enough was enough? And of course Jack is shook. Cane basically saying, don't come for me with your halo crooked, Saint Abbott. Then here comes the kicker. Cane says that he was trying to save Jill's heart from breaking, and Jack is like, you? The man who created chaos as a hobby. Now, Cane insists that he changed, that college changed too. And I just know somewhere the audience is collectively looking at this situation like maybe Cane has. We're not too sure about Colin yet, especially after what Victor had to say. But at the same time, I don't believe Victor all the time either. He lies just for fun. And then the moment we were waiting for, Jill Abbott enters. Jack's face says, uh-oh. Cane's face said, told you so. She struts in like the powerhouse that she is, ready to handle business. Jack tries to get his solo moment. Can I talk to you privately first? And Jill, in full boss queen mode, cuts him off with, why? So you can fill my head about Cane like Billy and Victor has? And that right there was the mic drop Monday, even though it's midweek Wednesday. Okay, so there you have it. This episode was pure chaos and cashmere. Jack thought he was going to lecture Cane on morals, but instead got roasted medium well by a smirking Cane Ashby with nothing to lose. Cane was in his villain era, but with just enough self-awareness to make it confusingly hot. And Jill, she swooped in like the voice of reason we didn't really know we needed, but absolutely deserved. Mark my words, this AI software storyline is about to explode. And when it does, the fallout is going to be messier than Phyllis at a wine tasting. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on the notifications so you're notified every time a video is posted. Till the next one, we'll see you all soon. Bye, Soapies.